So the deepest I've ever been into my own comfort zone, my happiest memories, were when I was 7. And my best friend and I were playing a game that we invented. We called the game Funeral. And it's a great game, let me tell you how it works. So one of you lays down and you put your most angelic and death look on your face, with closed eyes, arms folded neatly over you, and the other one comes up and cries over you, and talks about how much she's going to miss you and all the great things about you that you'll never find in another friend. And then you switch. I could not wait. We were just getting the end of the school year. I couldn't wait until the summer would be here. And our eulogies would just get longer and deeper with the endless time of summer. And then, the last day of school, we were walking home, and my friend, my so-called best friend, throws us out again. She says, oh yeah, just to make sure I had something fun to do this summer, I signed up for the Watkins Marlin swim team. Something fun to do. The betrayal. A swim team. But I tried on the panic. I thought, it won't take that long. We'll still have time for our big eulogies. And I was wrong. They were rehearsed. They had practice from 9 to 5, Monday through Friday. And then they had the meets on Saturdays. I mean, that's more than most people work their jobs. I didn't understand how they got a coach to do it. But anyhow, I was so consumed with grief. And I would just ride my bike up to the pool, and I would just like kind of hang on the fence and just watch her swimming. And I found that it was even too pathetic for me. I couldn't take it. So, if you can't I joined the swim team, even though my swimming style has been described as a little bit better than drowning. What I hadn't realized was there was an A team and a B team. And Paige, of course, was on the A team. And you had to swim a lap with the coach watching to see if you could make the A team. And I did my best, and when I got out, I was breathing a little heavy, but I asked him how I'd done it. I had made the A team, and he said, if I had a D team, I would put you on. But I didn't. So you made the B team, because that's the lowest I've got. And we started practicing, and it was horrible because you had to do so many laps just in practice, which to me seemed very illogical. Like you should save up for the meets, and it was horrible. And I never got to see Paige because the A team was over here and the B team over, and they did not cross. The B team was like the lepers of the swimming world. And then she wasn't even supposed to talk to me because they didn't do that. And then the first meet came up, and the Coach Bob, explained that it was all comers meet, and what this meant was that everyone was supposed to get a ribbon. It's like all who come get a ribbon. So instead of just going first, second, and third place, they were going to go out to 13th place. And I thought he looked at me when he said this. He said, for some of you, it might be your only chance. And the day we came, and I discovered that I was signed up to swim butterfly. And so I went up to Coach Bob, and I'm like, there's been a mistake. I don't know how to swim butterfly. And he said, oh, I know that. He said, but the thing is none of our good swimmers can swim butterfly. So someone is going to have to swim and lose, and it might as well be you. You shouldn't waste a good swimmer. So that logic was okay. Now, I don't know if you've ever seen the stroke, the butterfly stroke, but surely if butterflies could actually see it, they would be offended. Because an actual butterfly movement is very organic, and it makes sense. It's all, organic, it's harmonious, it moves together, it makes sense. But the real butterfly that they swim with is like this. First the arms, and then the middle, and then the left. It's this flailing, and it's not logical. But I did my best. I got in there, I flailed at the water a lot, and eventually got to the end. And it turned out that there had been 14 swimmers who competed, and me and Stephanie Rayboy, from a few neighborhoods over, we were tied dead last for 13th. We had to have a swim off. We were the only one. And everybody, the whole pool, all the A team, everything. We were the only one that had tied, and the only swim off. So everyone was going to watch. I was understandably miffed by this turn of events, and I spent all my energy, competing for the 13th place, and and so I went up to a judge and asked if there's any way in our swim-off we could both do like a freestyle, since we both weren't particularly good at butterfly, but he insisted no, there's some archaic rule, we have to do butterfly. And so, as I stepped up to the line, You know, I think I've explained to you that I was more of a social swimmer than a competitive swimmer. but everyone was coming around, and it suddenly occurred to me, I could win this. Like the A team would see me just as a winner. And they would speak to me, and my best friend would be able to talk to me again. So I got excited about it, and I told myself I'm ahead of her in the alphabet, I can win this. And as I'm swimming down this lane, I suddenly actually was losing strength so much that I wasn't actually getting up above the water, I wasn't arching up above, but I was still opening my mouth, so I was kind of taking a little water, and I started to drown. And it occurred to me that nobody was jumping in to save me, and I was going to have an actual funeral, and this did not excite me. I got to the end, eventually, kind of by awkwardly bumping my head into the end of the lane. Somebody had to help me out of the water. I apparently was like miles behind Stephanie Breakaway, so I did not get a ribbon. It was taught me that I would never get a ribbon, which is true. I finished out the summer because I don't quit, and never did that again. I can still swim in a way that I don't feel like I'm drowning, but just above. And I've tried to take courage from it, you know, like later in life, when something bad happens, like when a guy breaks up with me because he was dating other girls and will die, I try to look at it as like, well, that's like 6th place, so that would be a ribbon. We all know.